Hi guys, it's Paul back with another video. What I'm going to do is a video on the TSS Asec Vital, and it will open the Morgan lock as well. I'm not going to go into detail too much with the opening and with how the tool works, purely because obviously it's a security tool and you don't really want to be giving away all the important stuff on how the tool works. But for those of you that are familiar with this style of tool, it's going to make sense. And obviously if you're a locksmith and you're a trading locksmith, when you purchase a tool you get access to the forums. If you're not already, you get access to the GJ Locks website. So if you've got any of the other tools and you've got proof of you're a locksmith, obviously you can buy this and you can see the video on it. So you don't have to buy this tool necessarily to get on the website, but you'll be able to see this working and the full instructions of how the tool operates. Okay, so as with all of the GJ range, everything you're going to need is within the kit, okay, in order for you to get the locks open. Now the locks that they cover, this is just two of the variants. So here we have the Asec Vital, and this one is the TSS version. Okay, both exactly the same finish, same silver bolt, just this one's a sash lock, this one's a deadlock. But as you can see, there's a screw behind here and there, so they're in the same places. You've got the pins here in the same place and the same screw hole here. Obviously it's slightly different on the deadlock because you've got a screw here as opposed to up here on the sash lock version, but it's in line. But yeah, exactly the same lock, and as you can see, the hard plate, the curtain, exactly the same. Morgan looks like this as well. The only difference with it is like a bluey grey colour. I don't have one to hand to sort of show, but what I can show you is the lock looks very similar to this colour. Okay, so you imagine this lock in this sort of colour, and then you're on the right tracks. So as I said, I'm not going to go into details with what I'm doing, but I just want to show the tool in operation. So we've got our main pin and cam already been discussed. This isn't a new technology, you know, this isn't something that's going to amaze people in terms of like they've never seen it before, but there will be obviously some locksmiths fairly new into the game that may not have come across this type of tool, and hopefully this video will give you a little bit of an idea. We have our pin heights and we have our odds and ends that we also need. Okay, we have plasticine, we have grease, we have our key jig, we have our keys for taking our readings to help us decode, and we have our pin picker. So I'm not going to go into detail. You're going to see me doing what I'm doing, but obviously I'm not going to break it down as to what I'm doing. I'm just going to run through it just so you can see the locks being opened. Okay, so I'm going to prep the tool. Now there doesn't, that I'm aware of, there's no other decoder on the market for this lock. Now they can be curtain picked open, but not everyone can curtain pick, and some people prefer to decode locks as opposed to picking them, especially if you're in the warrant game, because of obviously relocking. So curtain picking, although they may be proficient curtain pickers, a decoder is more handy for relocking after when you're finished. Okay, so we're going to go in. So I've got all the information that I need. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so all I'm doing is literally going through the process of elimination with the pins. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So as you can see, I'm just working methodically through, and now those of you that are familiar with the GJ tools know how well they work and how good a quality the tools are, and obviously this is going to be no different. You know, the good thing with these tools is obviously for those in the locksmith game will appreciate the value of some of these tools, especially if there is no other method of opening this lock in terms of a decoder. You'd have to be, as I said earlier, proficient at picking okay. So from here you can probably see that a key is starting to form. There we go. So okay, so based on what I've just done there, just need to change one pin. Just got to make sure that you're not lifting any of the other pins. Okay, so that works extremely well. So what I'll do now is go on to the next lock. Now I've done these locks previously, you know, but I can't alter the way that these are going to be read. So it doesn't matter whether I know the code or not, I'm just showing the tool working. I've still got to go through all of the processes and take the read. So it's not like you can cheat with these. because the tool's still got to open the lock, if that makes sense. Now these are locks that I've picked on camera as well, so they're not a bad curtain pick either, to be fair. They're not too tricky or that at all. You get the odd one, depending upon the bitting, that is going to give you problems, but that's the same with any lock. You know, what can be considered by easy, or easy by some, it's easy when you get a bitting that suits your picking. As soon as you get one that's a bit of a highs and lows, a bit of a mixture with extreme highs, extreme lows, they can cause you problems. And because this is 7 gauge as well, you can have a little bit of a fight with getting wires under the levers. But again, when you're proficient, that's not really an issue. Okay, so again, I'm going to go into the lock. Take my reads. Okay, so it's giving me the information that I need. So what I need to do now is my key based on the info that I've just acquired. Okay, I'm going to go in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have an open. I have an open on our first read, but to make the key smooth and work properly, we need to make the key adjustments that I've just done to figure out what I need to do. Okay, I'm going to go in, go to the beginning. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Alright, made a bit of a boo-boo there, but not to worry, can sort that out. There we go, smooth as a normal working key. Hopefully that video shows you everything you need to know, guys. Obviously anyone who's after this tool, I don't personally sell it. I don't have nothing to do with the sales side or any of this sort of thing, but head over to the GJ Locks page. If you've got an account, sign up and you can purchase the tool. If not, then go through the application phase. As long as you've got proof that you're a trading locksmith and you meet the criteria, then obviously that gives you access to this tool and all of the others and the videos that go with it. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay humble. Please like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers, guys.